I accidentally just got distracted for reading, and I ended up just being like, oh god, it's actually 11. Which I guess kind of fits with the location that we currently are in Vampire. Last time we finished up, we did warehouse mission. We talked to some guys, and we entered downtown. Now we're in Vtuber Chantry, about to talk to the regent of Vtuber of the area, Maximilian Strauss. Yes, that's what we're about to do. Though I will say one thing: I don't think Tremere would get distracted by reading manga. If how not to Nosferatu, and I think it'd be Nosferatu who would do that. But yeah, just if you're interested in the Vampire Masquerade, or just storyteller games in general, how not to for each of the clans is great.
Greetings, neonate.
Right.
Might I assume you received my invitation? I have been looking forward to meeting you for quite some time.
I'm just gonna open the window. Received one experience. Yeah, I got it. I assume you are
Strauss. Maximilian Strauss. I am the regent of this chantry. Welcome.
Oh god, sorry for yawn. Thanks, what is this place?
Ah, yes, forgive me. I forget that you are not embraced within the pyramid. We share the same blood, you and I, but there is much you have yet to learn about our clan.
You're of Clan Tremere. Of course this is of Clan Tremere. Have you seen this place?
Yes. This new life in which you find yourself
Whoops,
undoubtedly
that was
seems
just a quick
strange.
fly, I apologise.
I'm sure you have many questions, young one. I will answer those which I am able.
Okay, again, you on, but, what do you mean embraced within the pyramid?
The pyramid is the social structure of our clan, with each level of advancement watched over by the next. There are apprentices here at the Chantry who are my charges, and I have a lord who watches over me and other local regents, and so on. In most cases, Tremere are very selective about who they embrace and how it is done. There are traditions and laws that we adhere to, so the circumstances of your embrace were, let us say, unconventional. Therefore, you are outside the pyramid.
I see. Can I get inside the pyramid? Be an apprentice?
Such things are possible, young one, but you would have to prove your worth to the clan before it would even be a consideration. Tremere guard their secrets well. Perhaps it is something we will speak of later.
Oh god, what are you doing? Ugh, sorry, I don't know. God, I really should have got a drink for one. My throat is a bit dry, but so I don't think my character would have that hard of a time joining the pyramid, considering I have 5 thaumaturgy, and that is quite impressive. And the Tremere are very secretive about thaumaturgy. That's their main secretive thing. If I was a dominator Tremere, probably would have to prove myself, but since I'm a thaumaturgical Tremere, yeah, it's kind of just like that. I see. Tell me about what a chantry is.
A chantry is a local gathering place for those of the Tremere clan. I live here, as do apprentices from time to time.
I see, and you're the regent of regents. What is that exactly?
A regent is the leader of a chantry, as well as a teacher to young Tremere apprentices who are studying the mysteries of our clan.
Can you tell me if there's anything interesting happening downtown, Regent Strauss?
Let me give you some advice, young one. Your survival in kindred society will often depend on your ability to find out yourself what is going on around you. Remember that well.
Thanks, Dad. I appreciate the advice.
As for what is going on here in downtown, the word on everyone's lips, kindred or kind, seems to be epidemic.
I didn't realize the COVID virus thing. I'm joking. Why? What's going on?
It seems that disease has been spreading at an alarming rate throughout the downtown population. Considering our particular appetites, the local kindred are more than concerned about these developments.
Ugh, okay, interesting.
Yes, indeed. My opinion is that the local anarchs are responsible for these outbreaks. Their precipitous indulgence of certain passions often leads to such things. Ergo, their need for the watchful eye of the Camarilla.
Camarilla, what's that all about? Yeah, we really haven't been told what the Camarilla fully is about yet. There's only one room of us on a soapbox, so man, here, whatever, only a few more. Yeah. Well, Camarilla, what's that all about?
The Camarilla. It is merely a kindred sect that exists to protect its members from the outside world. There are specific codes of behavior that we abide by in order to ensure the continuance of our species. It is nothing more and nothing less. Surely. What else would you like to know?
Well, that's more about Camarilla. But that's a really interesting take on the Camarilla. That is merely a tool for the safety of kindred rather than it's just an interesting take on it. Usually, I don't know what to say how normal Camarilla vampires act, but just viewing it as a tool and nothing else is kind of a good, interesting take for a vampire. Are all vampires a part of the Camarilla?
No. There are many independent clans who are not aligned with the Camarilla, and the Sabbat is another sect of various vampire clans whose beliefs are very different than our own. Unsavory sorts, to say the least. I understand you have already run afoul of them.
Many times. Yeah, good thing Nine Rodriguez was there to help me out. He wouldn't have had to be.
Yes, the infamous Mr. Rodriguez. I understand you owe him your life twice now. Had he not intervened, the prince would have surely had that hound of his separate your head from your shoulders.
You're right. You're probably right.
In any case,
I mean, what history
cannot
did we
see the
take?
wisdom
I
of the
can't remember.
Camarilla. He would make a powerful ally. As it is, he is a significant thorn in LaCroix's side, which serves my purposes just the same.
Your purposes and the prince's the same.
LaCroix is a prince, neonate, and a Ventru on top of that. Even if he weren't as young and indiscriminate as he's already proven himself to be, But I say too much. Let us just say that he and I have differing ideas on the use of power.
Ah. Very, very, very Tremere-like. And it's why everyone hates Tremere. I think it was betrayal, disloyalty to LaCroix. It's alright, you can trust me. What's your true opinion of
I
him?
have overstepped my bounds. I will say no more.
Fine, but tell me about Camarilla. Why aren't the Anarchs in Camarilla?
The Anarchs feel that they don't need the structure and discipline of the Camarilla. I feel that they pose a threat, both to those loyal to the Camarilla and to themselves. Most are mere children and need our guidance.
I'm just reading through. Last thing I need eventually. An interesting conversation. I have a few more questions about Camarilla. What do you think of Prince LaCroix?
LaCroix is a prince.
Ah, okay, cool. How Machiavellian do you see? Did we actually pick up the quest? Mighty Hanks was beginning, kind of all that. No, we didn't.
Of course.
Maybe I could look into that academic of yours.
An interesting proposition. If you succeed in finding the cause of this epidemic and putting an end to it, I will compensate you appropriately for your efforts.
I'll do it. I'll figure out I'll figure out what you owe me when I return.
Very well. Again, I recommend speaking with the Anarchs. You can find most of them at the local watering hole, reveling in the vices of their former lives. I believe the place is called The Last Round.
I'll remember. I'll check in with you later. Okay, so there's actually two ways of doing that quest. Anarchs or Camarilla way of doing it, which I'm doing Camarilla. method of it. Clearly, because I'm in Tremere. And I'm gonna be loyal to Tremere. Which, this is like a fairly small chantry. Though, I don't know if like there's more magical offshoots would be in here, but listen, chantries are incredibly dangerous if you are trying to siege them. It's why despite everything, Tremere had to, mages can't just rock up and stomp on Tremere without enough preparation. God, I love the Orpheus thing, it's so cool. Orphan grinders, despite then. Fun. Let's actually go talk to LaCroix now. I have this feel we should get blood on the way. Let's go down into a back alley. Fun fact about downtown: much more chances to actually feed on people, since there are actual back alleys. I just gotta be concerned with who's around. A lot of people up late at night though. Oh god, I love downtown. This is why I love downtown. Look at this. The sky so choked full of light pollution that night is purple and there's no stars in the sky, with giant skyscrapers topped with castle-like protrusions. God, I love this. This is like why I feel World of Dark. This just drips World of Darkness for me. Like, this goes for any game, just not Vampire. It just takes on a different feel for like Werewolf. This is like a sign of the utter corruption that the worm has struck upon the world. For mages, I don't know really. For mages kind of just fit into any environment you throw them in. Really, hey buddy. Changelings. You see through the dreaming and see these castles for the grand evil castle that the unseelie Fey have put themselves in. That you and your buddy and your friends who have snuck in out of the house before school in the morning is about to take on. I really love World of Darkness, okay? It's some of my favorites. It's one of my favorite settings in game, in fiction. I'm not saying gaming, but like just in fiction, I really, I really enjoyed the, I really enjoy the, what was it, my brain? Don't know what's meant to be down here. We can carry on the Muddy quest, by the way, that one that we picked up earlier. In Santa Monica, we should probably go do that, but the Muddy quest is one of the big, excuse me?
Get out of my way, man.
Ooh, that was
I don't
close.
want to talk to you. Move.
He is almost strained, god. Let's just carry on walking through back alleys of downtown. We didn't start here, it just looks a bit like it. Maybe. No, because there's like stuff blocking off. We're in downtown when the game starts, by the way, but like... blah blah blah. Also gargoyles, I love this. Like, you never actually see this in like a city, but it's so cool. My favorite word I'm saying is changeling, by the way. So I'm just like, imagine what this like. I don't think we ever. I think you might one day go in this. I can't remember if you ever go into this grand thing. I think you might later in the game, but like.
Sorry, I can't help you.
But like, God, just imagine what this is in the dreaming. Probably some evil-looking castle ruled over by a duke of God, what's the name of the evil house? Something, yeah, I can't remember off the top of my head. Something like evil or something like that. It's stupid. I wonder if that's actually a thing. from War of Darkness. Maybe. Let me check. Because I can actually make out the name on that one. So wait, what? Hang on. September 4th. Hang on, wait, what? In World of Darkness event, September 4th. 2003, Dr. Rika Ozawa, noted expert on Asian art of feng shui, disappeared from his, well, a girl in this one, but let's just go with, because their opinion is a girl there, her $4 million home in Santa Monica Hills. Friends say that the scholar, wait, what? Say the scholar has spent the past 20 years aligning and adjusting the furniture in her home to comprehend the flaws in the surrounding landscape. He left a recorded phone message in which he declared he had finally finished his 20-year project. Since then, no further evidence of the missing scholar has been found, and police have no further leads. What book is this in for? Okay. So, that whole thing is a reference to a website called, what's it called? Okay, so I don't know how what's it called? Okay, so let me explain fully what this is, because it's actually really cool and I've read all of it. So okay, so World of Darkness has been through many things. Let me just go that from one was okay, yeah, cool. World of Darkness has been through many eras, and because this game takes place in 2004, and it's using 20th edition, I don't know if that was added in the 20th edition, I don't know. 20th edition mod, because it's a pretty high quality, so maybe, I would have to check with what it is. But in the original game, but to fully explain it, so unlike in V5, get on top of the taxi, God of Cain. So to fully explain it is, so unlike V5, they once nuked the World of Darkness off the map and rebooted it with Chronicles of Darkness, or the New World of Darkness, depending on who you ask, they'll call it different things. New World or Old World is generally the abbreviations of both of them. So Old World, when it was going down, did a whole website which is like WTOJ, which was in lore, a radio show. I'm pretty sure, a radio broadcast which would say events which happened within the world leading up to the end times. There's a whole website. You can find it on the Wayback Machine of events that just are said to lead up to the end times, the apocalypse of it. And I just realized, damn, I just realized something. God, there's a let me just check something quickly, because I'm an idiot. I'm a real big idiot. I just realized something in my brain. I was meant to do this morning, but if I can't, so. Yeah, anyway, so they did it. So they did this radio thing saying different events which led up to it, and that was one of the events, basically. That's all. That's the main thing for it is that is getting a call over playing on. Sorry, just my brain. Sorry about that, boss. But that was one of the events on it. I didn't recognize it because that's such a minor event, and oh god, some events are just like. So as I said, Changeling's my favorite. Changeling didn't get much events in it. There's like 3 events that my brain can think of the top of my head. In that radio, like they're not actually radio, they're transcripts of like things that happened on each day, and the transcript. There's 3 changeling ones. A changeling war happening in like San Francisco, above a college where someone invoked for dreaming, which basically brings the fantasy world into the reality, and people seeing that. Or to be fair, with changeling end time event, that could just be a thing which started glitching out and happened. A changeling in Santa Monica, the place we just visited, losing all her magic and all her Fey powers and probably her Fey self, which is absolutely satisfying because her character is straight up just evil. And the last one, which is really sad, is about a rampaging tree golem kind of creature destroying a castle within England and killing the 9-year-old princess which sat upon the throne of that castle. And it's just like, wow, this poor girl really did not deserve that death. Anyway, you guys might remember this guy from the whole Lenoir thing, the art gallery.
Ooh, look familiar, Chief.
We sent him to the Elysium.
Oh, yeah, back in Santa Monica, right? Ooh, I don't know what came over me back there, but now I got this sweet night shift position, and I'm happier than the time I met Superwoods. Well,
I have no idea
enough
who's
about my lucky
referencing
break. You, here to see one of the bigwigs, Chief?
Yeah, I'm here to see LaCroix.
Would that be Sebastian LaCroix of the LaCroix Foundation, or Dwayne LaCroix of Insurrection Baby Formula Company?
Sebastian LaCroix.
Okay then. Mr. LaCroix, he told me to expect someone fitting your description sometime tonight. You go right on up.
Have a good one.
Yeah, you have a good power meeting, or whatever it is you types do up there. Do you need any security? Well, you just ring the front desk and ask for Officer Chunk. That's me, in case you were wondering.
Did you say Chunk?
Yeah, I get that all the time. The name goes back to my football days. Actually, my fantasy football days at the station. Stationarium. That was this office supply outlet mall I used to watch. Hey, you kids! No skating in the parking lot. That was me.
Right, be seeing you, Chunk. Chunk being optimistic is fun. I'll go to the penthouse. Look at this place. Look at this guy with his fancy, literally biblical artwork. Well, some of it's biblical. Pretty sure that's biblical, and that is definitely biblical. That is Cain killing Abel. I wonder if these, like, I'm guessing these are actual just scans of actual famous Renaissance style paintings, which I'm surprised I haven't seen more of them. I spend so much time in art galleries. This one is most confusing to me because I don't get that one. Gotta be honest. But enough looking at the fancy artwork. Also, before it drags us into a conversation, something cool. So, I'm sure some people have noticed like that Ankh symbol around. He has a literal dagger in the shape of that Ankh symbol. By the way, it is meant to just be a stylized Ankh, by the way, which Ankhs are Egyptian symbols of life. I have no idea why vampires are connected to those. Well, I sort of do, but like, yeah, Ankh, symbol of life, vampires live forever, but that's off topic. Anyway, let's talk to the man.
There you are. I was informed of your presence in the building. Since you're here, I'll take the liberty of assuming you've destroyed the warehouse. This is correct, yes?
Of course,
Most excellent. I had no doubt you'd prove my decision a prudent one. I trust you encountered no impediments to your progress on account of my personnel.
The Salomonic kindred were a little two-faced, but that's about it. No, none at all.
That
I
is
love
the
that,
answer
though.
I'd like to hear. You've done well, circumstances being what they were. I will admit, not many in your position would have overcome such a trial. But don't misunderstand me. It was no fool's errand. You may yet prove to be a genuine asset. It's a bit disturbing, the lack of talent within this organization as of late. Tell me, what would you say to doing a bit of reconnaissance for me?
I'd say yes, sir.
Excellent. Were you by chance in the military at all? I was an officer myself, actually. In Napoleon's ranks. There have been whispers, rumors spreading around the kindred community concerning the Elizabeth Dane, the cargo ship that was towed into port recently. Have you heard of it?
No, I haven't. What is this about?
The Dane was found out at sea. The reports say it was without crew, but they have yet to report a fate of said crew. The police are investigating the Dane as we speak. Even the Nosferatu have little information on what's been found. However, the reason the ship has caused such speculation is because it was transporting an object called the Ankaran sarcophagus. Now, I'm not one to predicate a decision based on conjecture, so what I need is fact. And more importantly, I need evidence that the occurrences on the Dane were not supernatural in nature, and in no way relate to this Ankaran sarcophagus.
What do you need me to do?
You have 3 objectives. 1. I want you to examine the sarcophagus for anything unusual. You may sense something peculiar about the sarcophagus. In fact, many kindred in the city have reported an uneasiness in the air since the Dane's arrival. Do not, under any circumstances, open the Ankaran sarcophagus. Secondly, the police have begun their investigation. Find out what they have concluded thus far. Thirdly, take the cargo manifest for the ship. I want to find out what else it was carrying. The last thing we want is police aware of our existence, so be careful what you do in front of them. And unlike the warehouse, you cannot wholesale slaughter a ship full of lawmen without consequences. Is this understood?
Yes.
Good. Oh, and it has come to my attention that you had an encounter with Nines Rodriguez earlier. The man so does love to throw that cretinous charm of his brashly about. What exactly did Mr. Rodriguez say?
He asked me to visit him at the last round.
I see. Then, you should go humor the by-the-numbers rhetoric he's so desperately aching to spew. Oh, please, before the chance of fascist oppressor from that dive of theirs clog the air and choke the local kine.
We'll go see him right away.
Give the Anarch community my regards.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, no, we're going to be doing the Elizabeth Dane later because that's going to be a headache of a quest. And I want XP to get Dominate up a bit before I do that. Because Dominate will be very handy since I don't have high stealth skill. Brain wipe, sleep. Yeah, that's we want 10 XP, basically, is what I'm saying. So we can get sleep. That will be good. So we can go do the muddy last Anarch business over there. And I mean, going to Anarchs is cool. We could jump ahead a bit and go into this abandoned hospital. Doesn't look like it is an abandoned hospital. Or we could go do confession, and I like confession, so we're gonna go do confession. Well, we're gonna go into confession. So again, no idea if this is gonna get nuked off YouTube, but fun times. I really need to upload almost all the videos onto YouTube. Let me just check the folder quickly, the video folder I've got for. Yeah, okay. I might need to. I'm gonna have to download a bunch of games from this week. We're going the wrong way. Have we gone the wrong way? God, I've got lost. The infamous stop sign. Yeah, we've gone the wrong way. That stop sign is infamous, really. It's because it's a character you can talk to as a Malkavian, and you shout. Hang on, let me just close that. Let me just quickly go do. No, I'm not doing that now. I'll do that after the stream. Sorry, I was like, oh, let me check my videos, see what I need to download. Because I accidentally might have. Because the 2-week notice is screwing me a bit with videos. Gotta be honest. It's really annoying. I need to just upload a bunch of them. That's fine. That's something I have to worry about after the stream. Weird walk cycle. But okay, yeah, there's Confession. Didn't feel like I was going the wrong way. Confession's fairly big. And again, my favorite nightclub in the game. Confession. Just trying to walk past God game. Oh, the moon. You can just see the moon faintly above all the clouds. That's God. I love the skybox of this. Look at this. This is so cool. I love downtown. It's my favorite area. But strangely, I'll say Hollywood feels most like normal. Oh, that's gonna be a pain. This is a pain.
I knew you'd talk to me. I swear you were all like totally drawn to me. I'm surprised I don't know you. I usually
How the hell do you tell I'm a vampire?
Vampires out on the scene. Not a lot of you out tonight, which is weird because I don't know of any parties going on.
Vampires, huh?
No, come on. It's totally cool. I'm Patty. Seriously, everyone knows me. Besides, I just wanted to ask you if you've seen someone.
Okay.
His name is Kent Allen Ryan. He's a Toreador. Really good looking, dresses really well, like all Prada usually.
No, I don't know him.
Oh, well, he's pretty powerful. He's probably like too far behind the scenes for you to know about him. Maybe you know some of the people who work for him.
Alright, I'll have a look.
No, don't go. I really need to find him. Really. Maybe you can ask around.
Why should I?
Oh, look.
Whoops, no, I haven't. Look, I haven't seen him in days. He said he'd come back. I promised. I'm my age. He promised I wouldn't get thirsty. Ah, okay, yeah, cool. Well, I don't know what to tell you.
Well, fine. You're just some no-dick fledgling. I've hung out with way more powerful vampires than you'll ever know. I wouldn't drink your gutter blood if you were the last vampire on Earth.
Yeah, keep your voice down before I rip out your lyrics. Because this is Masquerade. We're in like a common area. You can't just go around saying vampires. I hate these terms, guys. Who do you even talk to? It's this girl.
Everybody comes in here's got to have a short house rules. Inhibition's the first thing to go. 2 more of these and you'll be telling me your nastiest, dirtiest stories. I am your beach priestess, and it's time to confess.
Are you a bartender or a groupie of the year? Who are you?
Venus was her name. Got anything you want to confess?
Too much. A few nights ago, my live venue was obliterated. Larry mentioned me.
Larry? Oh, so you're the Action Jackson he was going to send over? Oh, yeah? I've been waiting for someone like you to come in here. You see, I've got this situation that's gotten a little out of hand, and I need someone to inform some people that they won't be getting paid this month. Intrigued yet?
Intrigued? Go on.
Well, the parking lot next to the Empire Hotel. Couple of guys, Russian accents, bit thick. I need you to tell them Venus doesn't have their money. That's it.
I'll do it.
I expected you'd bite. Empire Hotel. Tell them I'm broke. You can run, right? Never mind. Just don't go starting any street fights, alright? These guys are connected. Anyhow, a lot of people have yet to confess to the Beat Priesters. Later, darling.
Back in a minute. Look at that. Again, really cool. Church turned into a nightclub. Love it. I hate the turnstiles. I hate them. With the game's physics, they suck.
What's the hops, bro?
Also, I'm not good with accents, but it seems like Venus is in America as a British accent, and I don't get that. But I could be wrong. I am from Britain, and I'm really bad at picking up accents, even if they're from my own country. These other guys. All of our stuff breaks for Masquerade. Okay, this is going to be a save file. I'm going to save it as... Yeah, just down. That'll work.
Confession, bitch, send you
That she did.
money. Where is money?
She told me she doesn't have the money.
No money?
You already received your money.
Duh. Tell bitch we'll be back next month.
I will. Power dominate. Where did the other guy go? That guy's probably less. Okay, cool. Excuse me, sir. Just a little bit. God, his head would be cracked open if you throw him like that towards a wall. Cool cats.
Get lost.
Smoking advert. God, this feels a lot bigger than it actually is on our side, huh? We're gonna be having to go there sooner or later, but...
Good evening to you all.
Good evening to you all the same. Wow. Very fancy. Very, very fancy. I remember Tremere.
What?
Tragedy.
Pass on your message.
I can't hear you! Let's talk in my office!
It's not that loud.
Mayhem, bro.
But this is a fancy office, God.
Well, you certainly did better than my bouncer did. Poor dear can't turn his neck to the right anymore. Already had a call from Boris. Wasn't too happy about tonight, son of a bitch. Say, how would you like to get into the club business?
I'm listening.
Well, to start this club, I have to take out a significant loan from a king bastard by the name of Boris, and every time I haven't been able to make the monthly plus interest, the bastard takes what he feels is a suitable late fee.
Go on.
I've got a club to run, so I'll be blunt. I refuse to fuck that fat misogynistic old man one more time to hold on to the club. So I need someone to eliminate him. Do this, and I'll make you a silent partner.
What's the catch?
Boris is high up in the Russian mafia. Does that make a difference?
I have killed vampires. I was looking at how I've killed Bigger. Leave it to me. He's still a human, right? He's dead before the sunrise.
He's at the Empire Hotel. Always has a few of the fiercest bully boys standing round trying to out-sneer each other. He's got a short temper, and more than likely he's been drinking for the last 4 hours. Here, key to the penthouse level.
Be back when he's no longer breathing. When I get back, we'll talk about our club.
Boris? I had you figured for a pro.
Okay, wait, what did I press? I thought we could get rid of turn size there, but I guess that's a nice one. Also, it's in the shape of a cross, which I've been to a lot of churches, but I don't think I've ever seen a church I've been to like a lot of ancient churches, so I don't know. Never lived in America. Seen a lot of historical ones, so. Can we even check on her email? Slave. Wow, okay, damn. Tonight, from Larry. Tonight we might get together tonight if it pleases you, mistress. Okay, Larry's into some stuff, but oh my gosh. What I got, am I? Okay, to Vampire, whatever, hotel. Well, we're gonna have to beat up some guys. Good thing we're full in blood. But yes, dear God, again, just being a Tremere makes combat super easy, which is kind of what I was going for, luckily. But we do need to get enough XP for Dominate, and we're like 2 XP off.
Yes? May I help you?
Nothing right now. Can I even go to the top floor? I think it's like floor 4, right? Wow, different levels. Okay, cool. It's floor 6. I am wrong. Oh, we are going through that way. Yeah, not going through these doors. Oh God. Let's go down here, get our blood. And blood boil on... Cool.
Smelled it a mile away. The mystery creature is thought to be some form of giant octopus, though marine biologists that have examined the monster have commented that they have never seen anything like it in the cephalopod family.
I was watching TV, guy.
Undiscovered family of sea creatures.
Take the book. And read it, probably? Can we actually read it? Research? Ooh, we need more research level. What's our research level currently? We're research level 5. And research is governed by intelligence. Okay, cool. We also got...
Terrorist organizations based in the region. 3 American citizens are among the missing. Actor Ash Rivers is lucky to be alive after his car crashed into the gate at Parasite Studios earlier tonight. Witnesses say that they were shocked when the
Damn, just the power of a Tremere. Though I am fairly injured. I am really injured. I guess if you're doing stealth, that's what you would do. This is a nice room. And again, it's a mafia hotel, so... Yeah, you kind of expect it to be somewhat nice. Is that really everyone? Oh, no mind then, let's walk in. Hey buddy, what's up? How are you? It's a fancy ring. Tends to be how finding a vampire goes. Really, this is a fancy looking computer. Could have talked to her. I was just like, let's take the ring. And I'll have full heal over time, so we don't have to worry about that. There's going to be a hell of a scene for the cleanup crew, really. Because, like, how do you explain that? Several people just have no blood in their body anymore. Well, most of the people have no blood in their body anymore, so that's a big flaw. That's fun, but it's not a Masquerade violation.
Yes? May I help you?
I was like wondering if you could like send him up to do cleaning. That'd be funny. And something I can see this game doing, to be fair. I'm gonna have to go sell some of the stuff with Larry after we get back to confession and like hand in the quest. We should have enough for sleep, which apparently also need more research, which is fun times.
There you are. Finished yet?
Let's talk in your office. God damn it. Let's talk in your office.
I hear you. Let's talk in my office.
Okay, got it.
Boris?
Dead.
Is that Boris's blood? Guess we're partners then. If you only knew what I had to do over the years to keep this place open. Tell you what, partner. Come in every few days and I'll give you your cut. Here's tonight. I've got some money to make us. I'll hold your share of the profits. Don't forget to drop by and scoop them up once in a while,
You know, I actually had some suggestions.
Really, I'd love to hear them, but I've got to go find a new DJ. Our old one's still spinning that pixie wave magic 80s redux electronica. It's so last Friday. Heaps of thanks again.
My pleasure.
Money, right? Come back in a few...
I can't get rid of the
see
town
enough
space.
spinning out there.
Damn, I can't get rid of those stupid things. They're really big. Also, how do you get down from the cages? That seems like a health and safety risk. Like a big one. Is that thing on the laptop? Still running more. Still running more. Got through them. Sometimes you just gotta push for physics. Yeah, we do need to return to Ivan to look at emails, but we'll do that when we do the Elizabeth Dane quest. So yeah, we're gonna go to see Larry, hand in some, like, give him some stuff, basically the guns and stuff that we don't use.
My man, what is up?
I need to do some shopping.
Lazy eye hammocks and dwarf saddles right here. Yo, I got dinosaur eggs. We don't know what kind. Buy them and hatch them. Check it out. Step right up.
What am I even gonna do with that?
Check it out. Step right up.
Cool. You know,
Yo, I got
how much money do we have right now? We have a lot.
We don't know what kind. Buy them and hatch them.
I guess we'll go and make our way to Anox now. We've done, I think, most of that side. Well, we're gonna have to go to that side of downtown anyway, but just like the quests which originate from there. Oh yeah, let's do the muddy thing before we go talk to the Anox. Which is in here, I am pretty sure. Yep. You're just gonna get sleep quickly. Ah, no. We haven't triggered this part of the quest yet. Okay, let's knock 3 birds out with 1 stone. When we actually get there. Okay, cool. We haven't done that one yet. So yeah, we're gonna go see the Anox in their last round, which again has copyright music, so let's go! And it's a lot louder. First person we're gonna talk to is our lovely friend Jack.
Well, looky who made it back in one piece. How's Santa Monica, kiddo?
Didn't get to do much sightseeing.
I can't imagine you did. Probably too busy getting pushed around by every vampire with the weakest seniority over you, am I right?
It could be said there, yes.
That's usually the way the story goes. Same old bullshit politics from when you were alive, huh? Don't it make you just want to rip somebody's spine out? What? You saying that's just me?
LaCroix's sending me to Elizabeth. You heard of Elizabeth Dane?
Planning on visiting?
Yeah? Yes, actually, the prince is sending me there.
Oh, really?
Yes, really. You got a problem with that? Yeah, why? What's up, Jack?
The sarcophagus. Did LaCroix tell you about the Ankaran sarcophagus?
No, but I don't really trust them to tell me the truth anyway.
Yeah, well, maybe I should fill you in on the details. That sarcophagus is bad news.
We're gonna be playing
around the globe have been going batshit since it was discovered.
So I'm gonna say we're probably gonna side with Camarilla, but we're gonna side with Tremere over everything because we're Clan Tremere. But I mean, we are a free agent Tremere, but you know, we're gonna side with Strauss mostly. Why?
The word is there's an ancient asleep in there. One of the fathers, one of the vampires. That if you trace your lineage way back, there's a chance it'd end up with him at the root.
He was asleep this whole time?
Ancients don't just nap. They sleep whole ages away. And when they wake up, they're hungry.
So I'll wake up and go hunting.
It's more than that, you know. Most kindred think it's one of the signs of the end, the apocalypse. Every religion has their own version. Kindred call it Gehenna. And the way they tell it, it starts when the ancients rise to devour their children.
Is this for real?
No one knows for sure, really. That's just a word that's been handed down through the ages. The Camarilla denies these ancients exist.
Wow, that's crazy. I wonder if it's true.
Well, kiddo, I guess you're gonna be the one to find out. Hey, good luck. Try not to wake Grandpa Munster and kill the world, huh?
Why is the prince sending me? Why did he send me to Santa Monica?
Because he never thought you'd make it back. If Nines didn't stand up for you in the courtroom, you would have been toast right there, man. Everybody knows that.
How did Nines make a difference?
Public relations, man. Calculated risk. Ventura born in a boardroom. When Nines called him out, LaCroix realized it was time to show a carefully measured dose of Camarilla compassion.
You're not into public relations, Jack.
Yeah, man. It's called kicking ass and crushing the skulls of any asshole who steps on my toes. That seems to work. People dig it.
LaCroix is afraid of Nines? I thought he was the boss.
LaCroix is the boss of the Camarilla in L.A. That's it. LaCroix is a boss. That's rich.
Yeah, I think he's got a whole Napoleon thing going on.
Ah, kid, I never answered to no man in life. Now I sure as shit ain't taking orders from a vampire with a suit and a funny name. And when I die again, the devil's gonna have to cut me a deal if he wants my ass. Besides, I never trust anybody with an X in their name.
LaCroix seems a big man. I think LaCroix's got a little man syndrome.
The Camarilla need us to buy into their bullshit for any of their laws to mean dick. Now,
I mean,
telling free-living vampires they need to be ruled is a hard sell. So, the Camarilla baked up a play-nicey plan. Show everyone how great they are, so we'll all just jump on board.
It's not working? Is it not working?
Kid, we've lived in California, some of us for over 100 years, and we've kicked the Camarilla's ass out of town before. Seems like every time they smell blood, they're back trying to take over.
Who is we?
The free living dead, kiddo. A lot of people like to use the label anarchs. Whatever the hell that means. Anarchs. That's got a nice kick to it, though, huh?
I've got a few more questions.
Sure thing, kiddo. Fire away.
How many of us are that?
Sabat are worthless, man. Fake tits on a zombie worthless. Fun to watch, though. Like the Three Stooges with chainsaws.
What's wrong with them?
The Sabat are in the same business as the Camarilla. Sabat have a little longer chain, but they're slaves all the same.
Later. So, Jack is an interesting example of an anarch, really? Because Jack just doesn't care for the Camarilla's rules. He's not politically motivated. I mean, that is kind of politics saying that you don't want to be ruled, but he's kept most of his stuff in life, though it's a bit weird because Jack was a pirate back in the day. So I don't know why he doesn't like following rules, and pirates are kind of strict about that sort of thing. Whoops. Hey, buddy.
What errand does the prince have you running today,
boy? As off, whatever. You know, I'll let the snappy come back later. Funny, is Nine Rodriguez around here? Go get Nines replacing you on an errand. Find you now.
Nines is expected. Have some manners and don't wear out your welcome. I'm scared. Act up again, and I'll be the one showing your ashes to the door.
Alright, got a few minutes to talk.
What's up?
None of this vampire stuff makes any sense. Actually, I'm looking for work.
There's this girl who's been making a lot of noise lately. She's a real pain in the ass. She's a ghoul of this one Toreador creep who disappeared.
Is her name? Her name wouldn't have to be Patty, would it?
Yeah, Patty. You must know who I'm talking about.
So what's the problem?
She used to show up around here and act like she was everybody's best friend. It was all fun and games until her vampire sugar daddy stopped calling. Now she can't get her blood fixed and shit ain't so fun
anymore. What do you want me to do about it?
Cross the line. Only time that mouth ain't blabbing is when it's sucking vampire blood. She's gotta disappear. Do this, and we'll keep it our little secret, you hear?
I'll do it as I'll pull the Masquerade.
Alright, have fun. I'd love to do this one myself, but I know her side. Just let me know when
I mean, Saya wouldn't really be word for here. It would be like master, and she's a fool. That's how the blood bond works. I'm fine to take care of her, so yeah, we're just gonna do that quickly before talking to Nines. Interesting thing about this quest. There's no way of doing it without losing humanity. I don't think there is, at least. And it kind of shows that... Oh, I get this. Okay, so that's Anarch's version of Ark, if I remember correctly. Though, yeah, no. God, my brain thinking. I think that's Anarch's version of Ark, and they cross out first. I mean... I'm not saying anything. They very well could be correct. Because, I mean, American politics is a bit... I'm English, so... You know. Though interestingly calling the Camarilla fascists doesn't work, because they're not. Like, they're straight up not. Like, the Camarilla has bad tendencies, but... Like... I mean, Alex is sending us to kill someone. Like, murder them, just straight up. Make them disappear. And I think this quest is to highlight that there is very little difference between Camarilla and Monarchs. And if you talk to Skeletor more, if you say this vampire stuff makes no sense, he will explain to you that, like, oh hey, generations all leads back to one vampire, and that's kind of screwed up. And I mean, yeah, kind of, but that's how it is. And each generation is more powerful, but also, what is it? Also, like, the Camarilla laws are just common sense rather than strict laws. But, and that, like, kind of true, but also, if that is the case, what's the difference between the Anarchs and Camarilla?
Hey, you. Look, I'm sorry about before. You see, I'm a very passionate person about everything, about art, entertainment, love. Kent says that is why he chose me.
No problem, Pai. Yes, I could see that about you. I know where Ken is, by the way.
You are totally awesome. Well, it just goes to show you that you don't have to dress cool or have a lot of power to be a cool person. So, where is Kent?
Oh, that was a mistake.
Oh,
okay.
Well, fine.
Okay, let me actually look where my load is. Save, and I saved at 12, and it is, yeah, okay, cool. We're going to go with this, because I realized something that we can actually do to get rid of pay. But we're going to have to go back to our house, because I want to, just how I want to do this quest. Hey, Cammy.
Chase you in here, Cammy?
Oh, well, that's what you call me. What's your problem? Why do you ask, actually?
Heard Nine saved your ass again. You think LaCroix would have stopped counting his money long enough to get your back, Jack?
I could have handled myself.
What were you gonna break out, huh? Some Tybo? This ain't paintball with your jerk-off friends on the weekend, Cammy. It's the mean streets. Show some goddamn gratitude.
I am a literal blood mage. You cannot stop me if you tried. Actually, they could have. I'm pretty sure this girl is... What's with that attitude?
Oh, you want to know what my problem is? Alright, I'll tell you what my problem is. You ready? You are my goddamn problem. Anyone who would lay it down for some cape in an ivory tower deserves what they get.
I'm trying to think. Cape. I like playing for a winning team. I make my own fate. Cape, probably.
Cape, Cammy. Camarilla elders? The ones that have been around so long they think candlelight's a keen invention? You're doing their dirty work and you don't even know it.
I'll probably say I like playing for a winning team.
Winning? More like festering. What the hell do you know anyway? Just woke up dead and think you already know the score? Please.
Even I know Valance or Lost Cause. They're not care to enlighten me.
Let me put it in perspective for you. The Camarilla claims every kindred's part of the organization regardless. You do something they don't like, well, you're Camarilla, so you get punished under their laws, like it or not.
Enlightening.
I'm Damsel, den mother of these mothers, and one pissed bitch since LaCroix ruled
The Tremere region says that Anox are responsible for the local region. You drink some lad blood or something. I mean, I could reveal. Here's a game of politics of vampire, which I need to think about. Is revealing that I am well, yeah. Trying to think of which choice. Bloodbud or something, or I'll probably go with number 1.
That goddamn blood witch told you what? He thinks we're responsible for that plague bearer? If I hadn't promised Nines I'd keep my nose clean, I'd go over right now and rip him a new wizard shoot. Magic missile casting motherfucker!
You would die. Sure you would. Now tell me about this plague bearer.
A plague bearer's a fool that doesn't care who they feed from. Yeah, I know what you're thinking. We can't get sick, but the kind can. And kindred that feed on them start spreading disease. Enough get sick, it's an epidemic. CDC's in town as we speak.
Sounds like an Anarch problem.
If someone puts together 2 and 2 as to the real cause of an outbreak of bloodborne diseases, guess what happens? So the plague bearer's gotta be found and put down. If the Camarilla really gives a damn, they'll help us out.
Okay, if Anox have made a mess, make a mess, I suppose I have to clean it up.
Our mess? For all I know, this could be some Camarilla plot.
Can't. If it was, would I volunteer to help? No, shut up and tell me what I need to know.
One of our boys' ghouls, name's Paul, lives nearby in the Skyline Apartments. Been a stranger lately. Looked like death last time he was here. Said he didn't get bit, but maybe you can get more info out of him.
I'll go check it out.
Wait, if Paul's not talking, you might want to start questioning the homeless pot. So many have been dying lately that it takes the city a few days to pick up the bodies.
I'll ask around. Bye, damsel.
You showed up.
Now time
Good.
to talk to Nines.
Here's what I
While
got
talking.
And so you know, I don't lecture, I don't rap, I'm no bureaucrat. I'm just a guy out of nowhere
That
who's
rhymed.
involved in something 500 times bigger than you and me.
Go on.
You got a right to know the score. The Camarilla, this is the short of it. They operate a lot like a pyramid scheme. There's a bunch of these old-timers at the top with God only knows what plots in mind. They lose their power, they die. They sired more to carry out their plans. And looking for a little power, then those kindred sired for their own schemes, and so on and on and on. It hurts my head just thinking about the mess. And it works out to is this. Only a few people at the top have any real power.
On you, part of the
Things
camera.
fighting words, newbie. But you're young and stupid, so I won't make an example out of you. See, the Camarilla claims all of us are members, even if we don't want to be, which is, of course, the biggest little horseshit a man ever heard.
Still don't understand. So what's this all
I
about?
learned the way of this world during the Depression. A bunch of old rich bastards screwed the country. But did they suffer? No. The little people suffered. You can't trust the people at the top. The world would be a better place without them. All you can do is get a group of people together who aren't assholes. Find a place to put your feet up and make some examples of the quote-unquote elite to keep the rest the hell out. Everyone's an equal here. The same thing this country used to be about. That's what LA has been. An anarch-free state.
Anarch-free state.
The Camarilla was kicked out on their ass a long time ago. We, the anarchs, didn't want to play their politics anymore. Now LaCroix and crew pop in like they never left. No goddamn way. Their laws don't apply to us.
Sounds like you're a prince of anarchs.
No such thing. And again, newbie, don't throw those kind of words around lightly. You're risking a beatdown. I fought to keep LA free.
Wait, I can't remove 9 is actually the Baron.
The only ones left
Or not.
bitter to switch sides. And those veteran soldiers on the battlefield.
Not a fan of the prince, huh?
LaCroix represents everything I hate. The Camarilla, stuck-up aristocrats, rich businessmen, crooked politicians. The only place LaCroix belongs is in an urn.
Have you tried meeting with
Got
the
the meeting
camera?
right here.
One more question. Any advice you can
Here's
give
what
me?
I tell all the new blood. 1, you get careless, that blood will make you into a monster. But you rampage around here, you get put down. 2, don't kill when you feed. No reason to. In this city, there's lots of ways to slake the beast without leaving a trail of dead. 3, the Camarilla's full of shit. 4, watch your back, always. And lastly, learn how to fight. Because a speech ain't gonna save your ass when you're staring down the barrel of a shotgun.
Can you teach me how to
After
fight?
picking your ass up off the pavement back there, yeah, I can tell you don't even know the basics. Hold your hands up like this, and keep your body at an angle. Makes you harder to hit. Keep your thumbs out of your fists and put your weight into your punches.
Thanks for all the help, man.
LA's the school of hard knocks, so keep your friends close and your enemies in a barbecue pit. Once you square things with LaCroix, don't give that son of a bitch the time of night. I got my eye on you, kid.
Okay. I'm gonna side with the Tremere. Mainly because his advice applies to... Okay, so... Nine's advice and his view on Vanox is fairly, like... again, it kind of paints Vanox and the Tremere and the Cameron the same, but the only difference as in the title... Well, in the tabletop books at least, a Camarilla city, while kind of tense in peace times, is more stable than an Anox free state city, which Anox aren't really truly Anox, and vampires can't technically live without hierarchies in World of Darkness, since they literally are a built-in hierarchy of generations. Just something there. Which, I mean, is a thing. Vanox are interesting. I do like Vanox, it's just... Nines is kind of foolish, I think. He, there's a lot... If you do truly want to kick out of the Camarilla, it's insanely difficult. Mainly thanks to the Tremere. Like, while the laws of... Okay, cool. Let me do... Where is it? Sleep. Hang on. Oh, goddamn. Whoops, sorry. Like a tickle in the back of my throat. I felt a cough coming. This is probably illegal. Oh, we are taking blood bags, though. You will need to do that. We'll need to buy some before our journey onto the Dame. Email. Can we even get into any of these? Apart. No. You can't get into that one even if you wanted to. Salmon and Philly's on TV, so odds are third of his place will be worth something eventually. I gotta keep an eye on him. At 2. Stanley Milton, he's a Slav and he's never really has chicks over. Some guy, he's been staying with him lately, so I don't want to watch much. Okay, so when you go into 2 apartments. John Rochester's switchboard is pretty hot on the password on her door is 9648. So maybe I'll sneak into a place and steal some panties to auction off online. Great. These guys are stand-up citizens, sarcastic. Vacant, so we don't need to go into 4. Paul Anderson, I thought there was no reason to watch him, but then I caught him on stairs. I'll keep the tips rolling. Hannah Gaze, this is a goldmine. Something high is always going on in there when something is usually... And that something is usually Hannah herself, yeah. Basically... Okay, that's the first floor. That's the second floor. That's the third floor. That's the 4th floor. That's the 5th floor. Okay, so that must be the 6th floor. So, whoops. So we're gonna sneak in because it's the easiest way to get through events is this quest. So we'll just stop off at the ones that we can. Ooh, that was weird. So we need to stop off here because a photo of what looks a blurry photo of what looks like to be an Nosferatu. Oh, that's bad. Email. Cool, that is wrong. Upcoming shows. Show 17. A dilapidated hospital in the downtown area. This place is very spooky, minimal work required, the place is scary as hell. We'll say it's the ghost of the nurse, or who feels as if she still has patients to serve. Yeah, it's a fake ghost show this is. So yeah, we'll need to go to that hospital. Show 18. There's a cemetery in Hollywood. It's full of actors with more than just dead careers. Again, it shouldn't be too much to make apart. Dear God, I hate that's gonna be a thing. Howard Berkeley's huge mansion in the Hollywood Hills seems like obvious choice. We asked if we could film there as a cross promotion for the recent announced movie Time Storm, but he said, quote, "I have no time for mystic charlatans. We'll have to pivot to something else by next month for filming." Yeah, nothing more. That's the reason we came here. Into this room at least, is to figure that out.
Mr. Milton, you know who this is, and I do hope you realize that we're still on for tonight. Meet me at the agreed-upon location across from the bar by the underpass. Bring your associate, Mr. Durbin, as it is a two-man job that I am proposing. With any luck, the two of you are already on your way, and I shall see you soon. Goodbye.
If you recognize that voice, shouldn't be surprised, because that voice is also the voice of someone we've met before in this game. Okay, so we can ignore, I think, these two, and Paul is this one. And he's dead!
Hi, Paul. It's Hannah. Just calling to see how you are. I hope I didn't give you what I've got. I feel like crap. Actually, I need to ask you a favor. Could you pick me up some cold medicine at the store? I hate to bother you, but I can't seem to get out of bed. The code on my door is 1203. Hey, listen, I had a really good time the other night. Maybe we could do it again sometime. Sorry, I'm rambling. Okay, bye.
Now we'll just go through events. Oh god, physics. Please. Please, physics. So yeah, he's dead. And he was seeing Hannah. I don't think we can get... Okay, cool. We're gonna have to go through the door. Ooh, that was close. What was it again for the security code? I accidentally did not mean to trample on his head like that. But sleep is going to be insanely useful from the looks of it. We're just going to have some blood bags to make it useful, really. This is actually a moving elevator, unlike the hotel. Let's see, I forgot what I said. Downtown. Oh god, that's a lot. Play 12:03. Cool.
Paul, is that? Hey, you're not Paul. Who are you? What are you doing in here?
I'm one of Paul's friends. He just wanted me to come and check up on you. We'll send me. I'm a doctor. I'm from the city. I'm from the CDC. Your friend's Paul's not doing so hot, so I'm looking into it.
Well, I think I got sick from one of my clients. I was feeling fine until I saw her a few days ago.
Who is this client?
She was just a woman who called. She found my ad in the newspaper. Usually only do business with referrals, you know, but she was offered a lot of money.
Can you tell me about this woman?
Her name was Jezebel Locke. I'm usually not too good with names, you know, but hers was so strange. I can't seem to get it out of my head.
Is there anything else strange about it? Anything at all? Where did you meet her, Hannah? Where is Jezebel Locke?
The Empire Hotel. I can't remember the number. Hey, are you sure that Paul's okay? He's not sick, is he?
Paul's fine, Hannah. Just don't worry about him.
Good. He's a nice guy. I hope he calls me again sometime.
I'm sure he will, Hannah.
I hope so. I really do.
Rest in peace, Hannah. I'll go take care of Jezebel Locke. You just saw so much damage. Anyway, my brain is currently thinking quite, brain thinking. Not a great thing when it does that. Ugh. Doo-doo-doo. Oh, you can actually see which floor you're on. That's pretty cool. Cool. Just getting a little bit of a top up. Because we're gonna need it. Does our log say where we need to go? Oh wait, yeah, she said Vampire Hotel. Vampire Arms Hotel, we need to go here. I think we skipped ahead. Let's go back down. Game, come on. Cool.
Yes? May I help you?
I'm here. Is there a guest name here, Jezebel Locke?
Yes. Miss Locke is one of our more, popular guests. Why do you ask?
I need a room. I need a key to our room.
I can't do that. It's against hotel policy.
I'm an old friend of ours on a surprise visit.
I see. Well, in that case, perhaps I can make an exception. Here's the key to her suite. Have a nice evening.
God, I'm pretty sure there were laws against this by 2004. No, free. God damn, I went into the wrong one. Come on, really? I've already been up here, murdered everyone up here. Game, please. That's the one they needed to go to. And mainly Omega blocking. Okay, so we're gonna go with Blood Strike because I'm pretty sure this is a boss fight.
Oh, yeah. Who do we have here? Are you a believer, little morsel? Have you come for the kind of enlightenment only Jezebel can give?
I take it you're Jezebel, look.
Yes, I am Jezebel. And I have such things to show you, little morsel. Such beautiful, dirty little things. Won't you come into my parlor?
Well, Zinron, you're strangely attractive. Yeah, come in, and Death's coming with me. Yeah, probably last one. Yeah, I'm coming in, and Death's coming with me.
You cannot escape me, little morsel. One way or another, you and I will intertwine our beings on the way into the ninth circle, and I will send you forth, full of the sweet sickness I carry.
Great. Another cult kook with an attitude problem.
Yes, I follow the path of the ninth circle. Come and join the enlightened, indulging your animal instincts until both kind and kindred lie spent upon the altar. Desire will be our truth, desire and the death that follows.
What do you hope to accomplish? Yeah, what do you hope to accomplish?
I cannot control my hunger any longer. Come, the truth will be shown to you as I drink the blood from your twice lifeless body. Oh, it will be ecstasy. Oh, ecstasy, little morsel. Sweet ecstasy.
Oh, sorry about that. You've tasted your last morsel, Jezebel. Oh, God. Really? A gun? Oh, I think I broke. Actually, no. I was like, I think I broke it. Like, really, a gun to a... I wonder why she was trying to run to. Like, a gun isn't working here, really. Cool, you don't get blood back from that, which is annoying. Let's just try and kill her with getting much blood back as possible. This is an idea. I don't know if it will... I didn't get the blood back from that. Never mind. Never mind. Let's see our books though. Apparently got another... Do you need a brawl ability of at least 2? Okay, what? Got brawl of, anyway. We need to get this. We're going next, probably going to All-Stars, probably. Huh. That was easy. Wait. Ow. You killed Jezebel or like a damsel. I usually kill a second, so that's why that didn't open up. Never mind. We're gonna go to Auto Region first. We're gonna go get blood first, probably. Damn it. Reload. Where am I? Don't know where this load is to. I don't want to take a Masquerade violation. I thought I stopped feeding fast enough. Yeah, I've killed Jezebel. Okay, cool. I can wait for the same person to get around. Let's see if we can do this quickly. Come on, come on. Cool. We got some blood. We got some blood. Not a lot of it, but some of it.
Hey, buddy, go your own way.
Ooh, that was close. Oh, we can actually get through this one. What's in here? Nothing, it seems. Why would... I mean, I get reasonably why it would be locked, but why... Why, though? Game-wise. Oh, it's how you get up on stage. Okay. I think this is a dance. Oh, it is a dance area, but we're not doing that.
What's wrong?
Let's get going. We'll find blood on the way to the Regent. For sure, hopefully. You can go down in this place where hardly anyone comes, aside for a couple people at a time. I don't trust drinking this guy because I don't
want to talk to you. Move. What?
God damn it, did not mean for that. Let's load. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. That's annoying. Sometimes that does just happen. Cool. We got the blood, we're leaving. We'll get the rest of the blood later. Let's carry on going, and we're gonna go. We're just gonna go to the region, as I said. We're gonna get to the region and do the hospital quest, I'm thinking. Because the hospital quest doesn't take that long. And it saves us backtracking a bit. Which I think is good. We do need to do the hospital quest though, simply because, hey, we need, that's how I'm gonna get rid of Paddy. I'm pretty sure that's how I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna lose humanity for her, but I mean, hey, at least it'll be a somewhat character loss of humanity. Ah, I think I made it. Yes, made it out of magic. Nice.
Hello, neonate. How can I be of assistance?
Is that...
Of course.
I'm still looking.
I see. Well, return when you have more information.
Alright, count on see. Okay, cool. Yeah, no, we'll probably need to return after we've killed all of them. Or something like that might happen, I guess. Well, I'm not sure. I forget when you can turn it into Strauss. Sorry for the yawn. Okay, I'll probably check out the every milestone in my quest though. Which there's 3 of them. And let's go around here. God, that made me jump. Damn. Just when it was frozen and it suddenly started moving.
It's coming for me now. It's coming for me.
Slow down. What's coming for you? Who are you?
My crew. We were here shooting for my show. I'm a parapsychologist. Haunted LA. Oh God, it was right behind me. We've got to get out of here.
What's behind you?
Look, I'll level with you. We usually fake these things, you know, ghosts. That's all bullshit. We were setting up downstairs and weird shit started happening. My crew, they all started disappearing. I don't know what's happening.
Wait here. I'll go see if I can find them.
No, don't go down there. I've got to get out. It's coming. It's coming.
Thought that would be so much easier. Okay, so this is the second horror segment of Bloodlines. I don't think it's as good. Well, to be fair, it's really hard to top Ocean House, but yeah, I don't think this is one's as good. It's just a spooky hotel, which I'm trying to figure out exactly where I need to go. Am I an idiot? Ah, here, cool. So, I mean, this has cool lore stuff in it, but like, so it is a ghost, by the way. Well, it's not a ghost, it's necromancy which is doing this. Because, like, the reason this one sucks in particular is because of all the physics in it. Because this game, as you've seen, does not handle physics well. So, the amount of physics objects in this part just makes it kind of a pain. Hey, sup? Other magic blood mage turns
Real
vampire
is not
group.
the sight of death. It is the fear of death. What is the fear of death? Terror of the unknown. Is it these eyes you peer into? No, I am not the unknown. You and I are closer kin than you and it were.
You that kind of disgusting. What are you?
Drinking blood to sustain your death, you are damned, yes? What if, besides the blood of the living, you had to eat pounds of their flesh to maintain that thin facade of life? What would you call it? Twice damned?
You have to eat human flesh.
We drink blood. I eat flesh. Kine eat food. But Kine think us a monster. Without remorse, they would burn our body twice over to be certain we were destroyed. What is unnatural for some is vital for others.
Who are you?
My birth name I tell no one. You may address me as Pisha. Pisha was the name of my companion and lover in a time before my death, 230 years ago. She has no need of it anymore.
Why are you living in a condemned building?
My stay in this city is transitory. I seek relics of the occult traced here and would trade similar artifacts to acquire them.
Which is why I'm gonna be helping her.
The kind upstairs must be sent down here. He has seen too much.
He'll never come down here. He's too scared.
Tell him this was all a ruse. His friends playing a joke. He will come. He must come down here. If he leaves, the frail disguise we wear for mortals will be seen through.
If it has to be this way, I'll take care of him right now. Alright, time to leave the cool way, which I'm trying to remember which way the cool way is, because there it is. So, Capisha is a vampire. She is a type of vampire called a Nagaraja, which is a bloodline, aka they did not have, so a bloodline, the difference between the 13 great clans and a bloodline is bloodlines are vampires who do not trace their lineage back to the great antediluvians. So spin-off clans like the aquatic gangrels are counted as bloodlines, despite being gangrels, because they are a spin-off of the main gangrel clan, thus tracing their lineage back to the gangrel clan and not Gangrel herself. The Nagaraja are different than most bloodlines. Most bloodlines either come about because of magical means outside of control, like the fairy, not the fairies, the fairy types who nowadays are creepy La Sombra style vampires, or the Valkyrie vampires, which I forget the names of. There's also all like the forest witches. They're all of their vampirism is more mystical and steeped in ancient religion and stories. There are created bloodlines like the Blood Brothers by the Sabbats, which are something, but we don't need to worry about them right now. Then there's the Nagaraja and Tremere. The Nagaraja originally were awakened mages, much like how the Tremere were back in the day. And the way before Tremere's time, so magic looked very different when the Nagaraja were mages. And they were mages in Mesopotamia, and they were death mages in particular.
But in my crew, are they...
It was a joke. They're all waiting for you in the hospital basement. Funny guys.
Really? A joke? A joke, right? Oh, real funny. Oh, you got me good. I'm going to hurt some people very badly.
You do that. You can actually screw the game up if you've put something in front of the door. Okay, we got 6 XP. Got Masquerade Redemption, that's pretty good. And what do we get next for? So that's 2 points of wisdom, 1 point of perception, 2 points. Yeah, no, we're probably gonna go up Auspest now, because it gives us wits, which allows us to hack things. Which hacking is incredibly good. It allows us to up our hacking by 3, and considering our hacking is 3, it allows us to get to 6, so that's a fairly good hacking number. Although we do probably need to get more research, but that's fine right now. Plus seeing auras is just kind of fun, not gonna lie. So yeah, we're gonna go into Horseless because I don't think I wanna. We might get Dominator, but we'll probably be focusing on Horseless a bit now. At least get that to free so we can like have 5, I mean, so we can like just have access to extra dots. For blood, it's just super useful. This is where you just, this is the quickest way to go. Yeah, 'cause you can just walk through the whole thing.
The kind's fate was sealed the moment he entered. Do not waste time debating the morality. If a man walks into a tiger's domain, it may result in his being devoured. So it has.
I understand, but these are facts you were talking
Yes,
about.
I am searching for 2 items I have tracked to this area. One, I believe, may be in one of the local museums. I have not yet searched them all. The other I believe to be in the Giovanni's possession, though I have not confirmed it. For these items, I will exchange items of similar worth.
Okay, cool. My model's fine. Just checking. Sometimes it's. Alright, fair enough. Tell me about what item you think is in the
A
museum.
fetish is described in a 19th century chronicle of a British platoon's encounter with a local tribe. Soldiers would go missing in the night and be replaced by these fetishes. It may be valuable to my studies.
That is interesting. And the
It
other?
is used to communicate with certain entities otherworldly. It is a tome called the Voce del Morto.
The voice of the dead.
Should you find yourself within the walls of the Giovanni, seize the opportunity and take it, or they will make sure you never have another.
That is like the Giovanni. If I find it, I'll bring it here. That's actually
Yes.
talk to Pisha, because I think she's interesting. You seem a bit preoccupied with death.
Death is the ultimate dilemma, and integral to the beliefs and behavior of every culture. Life is bore on the corpses of the dead. Without death, there would be no motivation to accomplish anything. The only emotion would be existing. Life would be pestilent and agonizing.
You're okay. I have another
Yes.
question. I brought you a little stack.
If it satisfies you, I make an effort to only prey on the weak and worthless, consuming their flesh not out of spite, but out of self-preservation. I wither and rot without it. It is my survival.
Okay, but
Yes.
I'll let you get back to devouring flesh and poking at death. So, it's a bit weird my character, like, okay, so what Pisha does, in this edition was a different discipline, but in 20th they just made one discipline. She's a necromancer, like the Giovanni that was mentioned. There are quite a few death clans. The difference between thaumaturgy and necromancy is a thin one at best, but just view it as the difference between physics and chemistry. Same field, same general broad topic of science, but different fields. So, necromancy and thaumaturgy are both blood magics, but they're different fields of blood magic. The Tremere really want necromancy. It's one of the goals that they kind of want to get. They also want codonic sorcery from a clan called the Zamisi, which we will be seeing very later on. But the Zamisi. So Tremere just want all blood magic because they can find it. Because the Tremere have practiced the art of taking other people's blood magics and altering it to fit within the Tremere paradigm of hermetic magic, which is a whole different thing of discussing what counts as hermetic magic, but they can do that.
Look,
Yeah, I can see that now. McKenna is, by the way.
totally.
At the bottom of the abandoned hostel, he's planning a rave there.
Oh, that is totally Kent. He's so like that. I better go find him. He needs my help to do anything. Thanks again.
Yeah, no problem. Just go down there. We'll be looking for you. XP. God, even the NPCs don't want to deal with this. I mean, I guess I can get some. The Hermetic worldview of magic's just a legitimate worldview of how sorcery was meant to work in the world. It was a real world thing and a movement and a religion. But in World of Darkness, it's just it's very much style based on that old religion. Think sigils and like think like Full Metal Alchemist kind of like. The aesthetic of Full Metal Alchemist is kind of it. They had circles, rituals, beliefs, laws of physics. A lot of that belief comes into alchemy and such. So I mean that's pretty cool. I mean since we're going over here and we're getting to end, we're gonna do the muddy quest, and then we're gonna go speak to Scala, and I think that's gonna be the end for stream today. Let me go push this. Ugh.
Did you see it?
What did I see? What did you see?
The dead guy and Northern, they showed up. I've been living here, so I hid. I thought maybe they was owners or cops come to clean the place out.
Who was the other guy?
That feller called him Muddy.
So this guy and Muddy, what were they doing here?
They was waiting on someone. They're going to do some kind of job, they were saying. But the person they was meeting, well, he was late. So the one guy leaves to find the phone and call him, and the dead guy stayed. Oh, that's when the killer, that's when he showed up.
Showed up.
1 second he wasn't there, and then he was. Like out of the shadows he come up. Scared the shit out of the dead guy. I'd like to scream, but I couldn't breathe.
Then what happened?
He grew these claws. I swear it, I saw it. The dead guy went white like he seen the devil, and then the killer grabbed him round the neck and lifted him up and started cursing at the guy.
What did he
I
say?
couldn't hear too good. Something about revenge for what he did or what they did. The killer made sure the dead guy knew who he was and then ripped him open. Just tore him apart. He did it real slow and made the guy scream.
You will forget what you saw here. Leave and do not return.
Okay, I will. I don't want to never think about that again.
You better do. So, God fire. We took a lot of damage though. That's a lot aggravated. Lucky Star Room Key. That's something in Hollywood. We are half dead. Fire just screws you up, as you can see. We're gonna need to find some high quality blood to heal that. But first, we're gonna report that our job is done, and then leave the end stream.
What's up?
I took care of Piper one.
Ghouls ain't nothing but trouble, if you ask me. It's a weakness, pure and simple.
I did it for the good of the Masquerade later. Let me actually check the quest log. You found the Shad Mine, but it was nowhere to be found. You found a key to a Lucky Star and Tower. Yeah, come on with that. You talked to the one inside the band. Yeah, both of these quests are very much linked up. Yeah, I think that's it. We're gonna go to the alleyway that we're gonna go to an alleyway so for my brain to be like, oh hey, we need to hunt for blood. Okay, there's no one on the street. There's people following that guy. Feels like a loner maybe, but there's a homeless guy behind him. Which would mean a Masquerade violation, which I do not want. The burning. But yeah, we're just gonna we're just gonna wait here. Thank you everyone for coming to today's stream. I know I didn't have a stream earlier this week, but that was due to me getting a job. But if everything goes correctly, that job should not interfere with any of my streaming. So I hope you guys had a fun time with Vampire Masquerade Bloodlines today, and I'll see you guys on Sunday for Arteria Riser. Thank you very much all for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.